Today's horoscope, Aquarius September 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the moon's move into your solar house today, you can be a little more sensitive, with feelings running more deeply. You're inclined to assess or even question certain beliefs, learning paths, or interests today, wondering if they're truly benefiting and representing you. You may need to take a blow to your ego on an opinion, but this lesson can, in fact, bring you to a stronger position. As the day advances, you gravitate to the most practical solutions to problems and to constructive projects or endeavors. Getting serious about your finances can be beneficial and in focus, and thinking about long-term purchases, work projects, or investments can figure strongly. It's a good time for assessing things, drawing up plans, or doing the groundwork. Traditional methods are favored, and so is seniority, both in business and your personal life today. Your libido will be sky-high today and tomorrow. As mighty Mars, the god of sex, dances with the great taskmaster and your planetary co-ruler, Saturn, you'll be feeling the heat. Your love life will benefit from significant new levels of devotion and loyalty at this time. Dedication and passion will be of equal importance at this time. If single, consider going after someone who has a bit of maturity and wisdom to them but who is still just so very sexy. This could actually be a soulmate for you, someone who will change your life forever. Where have you already gone? Reflect on where you have been and what you have done in your professional journey today. Something you once completed will come back into focus when the Sun in Libra and Mercury in Libra conjunct the South Node in Libra. You may reminisce about your college days or studies if you are thinking about how higher education influenced your professional trajectory. You could reflect on a work trip or even relocating for work. Take a moment to consider everything you have done. You have come so far in your professional journey. If you find yourself waking up on the wrong side of the bed more days than not, it's probably got something to do with an unconscious desire that has gone unmet for too long. One way to bring the unconscious more into our conscious, daily lives is to keep a dream journal. It only takes a few minutes each morning. Before you get dressed, before you have breakfast, spend a few minutes sketching out what happened in your dream. Here is a day that will be particularly open and favor activities touching on communication and creativity. The way you express yourself will be of utmost importance. Don't forget that words always have a fundamental impact. Make projects for the future because this would be a particularly good period for it. Outside of having some words with those close to you, things should be constructive in your sentimental life. You are coming into a phase of peace and optimism. Take advantage of this and stop torturing yourself with trivialities and making comments that are out of place. The moon is spending its final hours in your relationship sector, positively influencing both planets in your communication sector. Although this may be a monthly occurrence, this first visit of the year without challenges makes it particularly significant. Meanwhile, as the Sun and Mercury enjoy their first weekend in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, with Jupiter slowing down as he prepares for his last full week in direct motion within a playful and creative area of your chart, there is an invitation to embrace the weekend spirit. The moon is not only making its first visit to your relationship sector this year that isn't getting pushback from planets in Aquarius, with a lot less potential for personal or relationship tension, but it is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to both planets in your communication sector. This is going to leave you feeling more confident about the future, knowing that Mars will return in November to usher in a new phase. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself falling back into old habits, even when you know they no longer serve you? That's the kind of energy you might feel today with the Sun and Mercury joining the South Node in Libra. It's natural to be drawn back to familiar patterns after all. They're comforting because they're what you know. But ask yourself, is this really where you want to be? It's tempting to retreat into that comfort zone, but once you're there, you might realize it's not as cozy as you remembered. In fact, it might feel more like a step backward than a safe retreat. The beauty of today's astrological alignment is that you have an opportunity to break free from these old patterns and move towards something better. With the Sun and Mercury opposing the North Node in Aries, you're being encouraged to step into your power and embrace new, healthier ways of thinking and behaving. It's like being at a crossroads. One direction leads to the familiar, and the other leads to growth and progress. Have you ever had a moment where you realized that sticking with what's comfortable was actually holding you back? Today offers the perfect opportunity to choose the path of growth, even if it feels a little uncertain at first. At the same time, today's energy is fantastic for fostering teamwork and collaboration. Have you ever been part of a group where everything just clicked? Whether you're working on a project with colleagues, planning a get-together with friends, or even collaborating with family members, today is the day where everyone seems to be on the same page. It's one of those rare moments when everything flows smoothly, and everyone is working together toward a common goal. If you've been craving that sense of unity, now is the time to embrace it. There's something truly special about feeling connected with others and knowing that your efforts are part of a larger whole. But as much as the stars are urging you to connect with others, don't forget the importance of taking time for yourself. Have you ever felt drained, even after spending time with people you enjoy? That's because, while social interactions can be energizing, they can also take a toll if you don't give yourself space to recharge. It's all about balance. Spending time with others is wonderful, but so is taking a moment to be with yourself. When you take the time to replenish your own energy, you're able to show up for others in a more meaningful and present way. So, if you're feeling the need to step back and take a breather, honor that. You'll come back feeling refreshed and ready to give your full attention to those around you. On a more practical note, things are looking especially promising for you right now. You've got momentum on your side, and it feels like all your hard work is starting to pay off. Whether you're focusing on career goals, personal projects, or even financial matters, you're in a great position to see tangible results from your efforts. Have you ever experienced that exhilarating feeling when everything you touch seems to turn to gold? That's the energy you're tapping into right now. If you've been putting in the work, expect to see some serious payoff. Keep riding this wave of positivity, and remember, you've earned every bit of success coming your way. Now, let's talk about love and relationships, because this balancing act isn't just happening in your career or social life, it's playing out in your personal connections too. Have you been feeling like your relationships are either too serious or not deep enough? Life has a way of swinging between extremes, but today offers an opportunity to find that sweet spot. Ask yourself, how can I bring more balance into my relationships? Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even family ties, finding that middle ground where things feel both meaningful and fun can open the door to deeper, more fulfilling connections. If you've been leaning too heavily in one direction, either taking things too seriously or not seriously enough, today is a great day to make some adjustments. Lastly, if you've been struggling with routine tasks or feeling frustrated with the daily grind, you're not alone. We all have those days when the little things start to pile up, and it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. Maybe you've been feeling a little stuck or uninspired lately, but isolating yourself or getting frustrated with others won't help. Have you ever tried to push through something on your own, only to feel even more weighed down? This is a great time to lean on the people around you. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, don't be afraid to ask for help or just talk things through. Sometimes, sharing the load can make all the difference in how you feel. How about you? Have you felt the pull of old habits today, or maybe the urge to connect with others in a more meaningful way? I'd love to hear how these energies are playing out in your life. Drop a comment below, and let's share our experiences. After all, we're all navigating these cosmic shifts together, and there's something powerful about knowing we're not alone in it. I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you, and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!